Good evening, everyone. Welcome to See the Vision. I'm your host this evening, Nicole Elise, aka Elise You Know. And if you don't know me, that's okay. I know you're wondering, where is DJ Nice Tricks and who is this girl on his channel? Well, like I said, I'll say that a little bit later. But he went on vacation and asked me to come in and say what's up to you guys for the moment. So, welcome to the show. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to See the Vision. Like I promised earlier, I'll tell you a little bit more about me. Again, my name is Nicole Elise, so if you're just now joining us, welcome. I am an actress, model, singer, and entrepreneur. I have done commercials for Cox Communications, Nike. I've also done runway work for Karishma Designs, Queen's Boutique. I'm currently signed to a modeling agency in Houston. The name of the agency is Illusion Model Management, and I also own my own housekeeping company. So there's a little bit about me. If you want to know more about me, feel free to ask some questions, and as we get towards the end of the show, I'll answer them, or you can just follow me on Facebook at Nicole Elise, NicoleAlYse. All right, so before we jump into the show, let's talk about our sponsors for the evening. We want to say thank you to them because without them, we don't get to exist, right? Our first sponsor for the evening is Web Copycat. It's one of the easiest ways to make money online. So if you have been struggling to make money online or are interested in making money online, check Web Copycat out. What you see here is going to be the page that you see after you go and opt in. So show them the opt-in page really quick. So once you opt into this lovely page right here, you'll see the screen that we showed just before, and it will tell you all the information you need to know about Web Copycat. This system is done for you, and it only costs $1. Yeah, I said $1 to try it. So get on it, make sure you try Web Copycat, and tell me what you think, all right? Moving on to our next sponsor, it is I Do What Maids Don't, dishwashing and laundry service, and you guessed it, there it is. That's me. If you have any needs for your dishes, your laundry, or just need help cleaning up around the house, holla at me. We'll help you. Take a look at our website. It is idowhatmaidsdon't.strikingly.com. All right? And our final sponsor for the evening is Oklahoma Commercial Roofing. They are not just roofing experts, they are commercial property experts. So if you have a roof that you need put on, or you're just interested in real estate, feel free to give Chad Elmore a call at 405-246-8160. Again, 405-246-8160. All right, now that all that housekeeping stuff is out of the way, let's get to our first segment. What's current in OKC? Well, let's see. I've been driving. Oh, one more thing. If you have any questions or you want to email us and talk to us, you can feel free to do so at seethevisionproduction@gmail.com. And for all the links about our sponsors, feel free to go to seethevisionproduction.wordpress.com. All right, it's got everything you need there. Okay, so now let's get started with what's happening in OKC. Currently, there's this huge debate and issue going on with Bill 777. Every time I drive down the road, turn on the news, there's somebody talking about 777. So what is 777? I wanted to read you guys the official ballot language that will be on the ballot when you go to vote for the bill this November. And I just wanted you guys to be more informed, so when it's time for you to cast your vote, you actually understand what you're voting for. So with all that being said, let's get into the official ballot language. And you can find this ballot language at www.okfoodfarmfamily.com. All right. Are we ready? This measure adds a new section of the law to the state constitution. It adds Section 38 to Article 2. It protects the rights of farmers and ranchers to engage in farming and ranching practices. It prohibits the legislature from passing laws that would take away the right to employ agricultural technology and livestock production without a compelling state interest. It provides for interpretation of this section. Shall the proposed be approved? If adopted, the proposed amendment would add a Section 38 to Article 2 of the Oklahoma Constitution. The following text would be added by the proposed measure approval. to protect agriculture as a vital sector of Oklahoma's economy, which provides food, energy, health benefits, and security, and is the foundation and stabilization force of Oklahoma's economy. The rights of farmers and ranchers to engage in farming and ranching practices shall be forever guaranteed in this state. The legislature shall not pass no law which abridges the right of farmers and ranchers to employ agricultural technology and livestock production and ranching practices without a compelling state interest. Again, we believe it is important to remember that this new initiative isn't right to farm. Oklahoma farmers and ranchers already enjoy these protections. This initiative is about curbing the health, safety, and property rights protections available to all citizens from encroachment, pollution, and other unsafe, unhealthy practices that agriculture producers may employ in the future. Alright, so now that I've read that mouthful that still means absolutely nothing to you, let me give you a brief summary of what Bill 777 is trying to say. So in normal people language, they're saying that farmers and ranchers will always be guaranteed a certain level of rights for how they farm and ranch, aka their practices, right? And then the bill also says that it will prohibit the Oklahoma's legislator and any other governing agencies from creating new laws or adopting new laws that affect the farming and agricultural industries. So here's some of the issues. Well, here's two main issues about this bill that a lot of people are getting upset about. One is that it prohibits. That means no more laws can go on the books for farming and ranching practices by the state of Oklahoma. A lot of people think that's unconstitutional. What do you think? I don't know what I think yet. I still feel like I need to do a little bit more homework. And the other issue is that it, quote unquote, has to be compelling. So what is compelling? What's compelling or what makes me want to act or do something or move is different than what Sam does or Billy Bob does or Samantha does over there or whoever is running this agency. So those are some of the issues behind the bill. Not to mention, it's important because agriculture is how we get our food, y'all. That's how we get our grub on. So we need to make sure that we make the right choice whenever we're voting for this bill. So to find more information, you can go back to www.okfoodfarmfamily.com, and you can also take a look at sos.ok.gov for more information about the bill. Speaking about bills and voting and rights, it's almost time to make that move to the polls, y'all. It's almost time to vote. So let me say this loud and clear. Vote, vote, vote. One more time. Vote, vote, vote. It's important. Exercise your right to vote. If you're going to vote early or via absentee ballots, here are some of the dates that you need to know so you can get your vote on, all right? Okay, so our first date is November 2nd, and that is for absentee voters. If you want to have your vote mailed in, it has to be mailed in before 5 o'clock p.m. on November the 2nd. You can also vote early on Friday or Thursday and Friday, November 3rd and 4th? Yes, November 3rd and 4th from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then you can also vote that Saturday, November 5th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. All right? And then, of course, the general election on November 8th. So y'all go out there, make sure y'all vote, especially my African American brothers and sisters, because somebody died for you to do that. Somebody was probably spat on, probably shoved, hurt, embarrassed for you to have that right to vote. So you exercise that right to vote, even if you feel like it's mundane and pointless and that it all doesn't matter. Whatever. Still do it, because you're disrespecting those people who died for you, who fought for you to have that right if you don't do it. All right? Enough of my soapbox. It's time for us to move on to our next segment. It is entitled Dig It or Ditch It. All right, it's our music segment, y'all. Y'all didn't like that? No? All right, anywho. This week, we are going to play a 1-minute snippet of a local artist, and that local artist is Original Flow. So shout out to Original Flow. Keep doing your thing. Let me tell you a little bit more about him before we play the track. He is an Oklahoma City boy. He hails from the east side. He currently is a business student at ACM at UCO. I have to say that really slow because I always mess it up. Don't judge me. But yes, he's a business student there. He's been doing his thing and making beats since he was in 8th grade with the help of his pops. And ever since then, he's just been refining his craft. He's done shows down in the plaza, sold out shows to be exact. And he also has a show coming up next week with Jay French. So make sure y'all go check that out. Give a warm welcome to Original Flows Feeling Good featuring Fresh and Conway. All right? Oh, and make sure y'all tell me if y'all are digging it or ditching it, okay? That's very important because without you doing that, he will not be, one, he wants to know how you guys feel about his music, but two, probably the more important of the two, is that if you guys are digging it, he will have an opportunity to be spotlighted on DJ Nightstrick's Weekend Mix at 6 on Saturday. Whew, that all rhymes, and it was a tongue twister. He will be spotlighted on DJ Nightstrick's Weekend Mix at 6 on Saturday, and the song will be played in its entirety. So he'll have another exposure opportunity. So it's important for you guys to tell me what you're feeling, all right? Okay, here we go. Feeling Good by Original Flow.
I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. Trying to understand the reason why you had to fake. My people trying to eat, go to grab the plate. Focus on the goal, making all the pain go away. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. Trying to understand the reason why you had to fake. My people trying to eat, go to grab the plate. Focus on the goal, making all the pain go away. Love the J, cause my lungs still pushing. These dudes ain't hard, they sitting on my cushion. Words on deck like shit's ready to sail. Slick like snails, delivering like mail. Get the message, hardcore remedy. People claim friendship and really be the enemy. Hold on to you, it's still like your energy. Just let them fall back and join their own rhythm. You feeling me? Yeah, this life ain't easy. Manipulated TV, you blind like Stevie. Wondering like who I'm supposed to be though. On the couch with Doritos, ain't about to be me though. About to rip this over, discovering life Chico. The planets keep on pushing and following where the feet go. Me and my amigos, spreading this to the people. Fed up with all the people, haters I don't need those. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. Trying to understand.
All right, so tell me how were y'all digging that or were y'all ditching that? Oh, and hi cousin. Hi cousins. Hi cousin Charlotte. Hi cousin Cheryl. How y'all doing? Were y'all digging or ditching that? Yes? No? Yes? I'm going to call it digging. All right? So we were feeling it this week. Original Flow. Congratulations. Let's give a warm congratulations. Holla. Yeah. To Original Flow. Because next week we will be featured on DJ Nightstrick Weekend Mix at 6. All right? And if you or anybody else is interested in being spotlighted on our dig it or ditch it moment, feel free to send us your bio and 3 songs to seethevisionproduction@gmail.com. All right? Dope. Now it's time for our next segment, all right? We're going to move into Hidden Gems. I know, feel free to laugh at me, but Hidden Gems is a segment that is near and dear to my heart. I'm a fan of small businesses around Oklahoma, and when I go to one that I feel like not a lot of people know about or that more people should know about, I want to give them a special shout out. So this segment is dedicated to them. And this week we are spotlighting Abracadabra. Ta-da! Abracadabra. Not a magic shop, but it is magical and with its prices. Abracadabra is a vintage furniture store. It has furniture that is modern, retro, contemporary. It has a little bit of everything in there. And the best part is, it's affordable. Let me show you. Okay. This bad boy right here cost me $15. $15 holla at Abracadabra. And not to mention, it's well made, it's heavy, and it's just beautiful art that I get to sit on a shelf and look at every day. Some of the price point, like I said, is super affordable. $7 is on the low end, so you can go in there and get something fly, fresh, and original instead of going to Walmart and getting something that everybody else got. You can get something fly, fresh, and original to you for $7, and then you also can spend upwards to $200, $300, $400 on couches or chairs or tables, but it's still affordable. Mathis Brothers will get you. if you go in there, okay? And not all the times, but I'm just saying, if you want something that's a little bit more homey and not so common, go hit up Abracadabra today. They're located off of 2725 Northwest 50th Streets. The major cross streets are Northwest 50th and May. Okay? And if you have a small business and are interested in being featured on Hidden Gems, hit us up at seethevisionproduction@gmail.com as well. Okay? All right. There it is. That one. That email. Hit that email up. All right. It's almost time for the weekend. It's almost time for the weekend. It's almost time for the weekend. Hey, it's almost time for the weekend. Hey. And that means you either gonna be in or out. In or out. So if you're staying in this weekend, I have 3 ins. Three things that you can do while you're in the house chilling, and I also have 3 things you can do if you want to be out and about in a social butterfly with people. All right. So let's get started with my ins. The first is Raman Raghav 2.0. Okay? Feel free to correct me if I'm saying that wrong and you speak either Hindu or Arabic, because I'm pretty sure I might be off, but Raman Raghav 2.0. It is a crime thriller drama. It is about 2 hours and 17 minutes long. It is featured on Netflix and Netflix only, or you can purchase it on Amazon for $6.09. But anyways, the movie is about a corrupt cop and another crazy guy who are in love with this 1960s serial killer in present day India. And they have like this cat and mouse weird love affair thing going on. It's dark, twisted, and a little bit crazy, and not to mention in subtitles. So if you're not a big reader, I wouldn't recommend this, but it has great action scenes, and it has pretty decent reviews on IMDb. It has a 7.5 out of 10. So I recommend it. Go check it out and tell me what you think, all right? For number 2, moving on to number 2, Ice Age 5, the Collision Course. Who doesn't like Ice Age? Come on now. They're so cute. Sid, Diego, and Mandy. Not to mention, you know most of the people in this movie who do all the voices, from Ray Romano to J-Lo to Queen Latifah. It's a star-studded cast, both voices anyways, not their faces. This time they're trying to save the Earth from getting hit by a meteor and burning up versus, being in the Ice Age and freezing to death. All that fun stuff. But even though I think it's cute as a button, a lot of people were upset that it didn't fit the trend of the other Ice Age movies. So it has subpar ratings. It has a 4 out of 10 on Rotten Tomatoes and a 5.7 out of 10 on IMDb. But I still encourage it, because who doesn't want to see all the movies in the Ice Age, series? Come on now. All right. And plus, it's kid friendly, and the kids are going to love it anyways. And it's good background noise. So go check out Ice Age 5. You can rent it on Amazon for $5.99 or purchase it at $14.99 for $14.99. Okay. Last but not least, dun 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 dun, it's a book. Threw you off there, didn't I? It is a book. It's entitled Hooked. It is by an African-American author. Her name is Taisha S. Ryan. Whew, I don't know why that trips me up, but I always have to say it kind of slow. Taisha S. Ryan. It has 4.4 stars out of 5 on Amazon. The book is about a fighter who has been at the top of his game. So think of like a Floyd Mayweather killing everybody, doing his thing, and then all of a sudden he gets Bill Cosby and slapped with a rape charge, and then even though it's false, he still gets convicted, and then he goes to jail. Dun dun dun. So then he has to have this moment where he's like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna redeem myself? So him and his publicist dream up this plan to where he goes to work for a women's shelter. Of course, the lady who runs the women's shelter, she's not really feeling it, but she eventually gives in, lets him come and work for the shelter, and then lo and behold, they fall in love. But anyways, it's juicy. Check it out. I just started reading it. Tell me what you think. And we'll talk about it a little bit more next week, okay? Well, at least I won't, but DJ Nice Tricks might hit on it for you guys, okay? All right, moving to our outs. If you like to go out, hit the town, I recommend numero uno is Red Solo Cup presents Opera of the Misfits. It's just a fancy name for an anniversary party, really. But the great part is it's free 99 and you get free beer, and there will also be lots of vegan and vegetarian options too. So feel free to join them. It starts at 2:00 p.m. and ends at 9. It will be held at the Red Solo Cup, and the address for that is 3122 North Classing Boulevard. All right, so check that out. It should be fun. Number two. Let's see. We have, if you have kiddos and they like to get dressed up and it's so cute, or grandbabies, I recommend this one highly. It is Pumpkinville Halloween Party. It's held down at the Myriad Gardens. It starts at 6:30 and it ends at 8:30, so it's not a big time frame, but I still recommend you go do it. Just to see all the little kids dressed up, the candy, the ghouls, the goblins, the face paint, all that fun stuff. They are so cute. Go, go, go. I recommend to get there early because I'm sure it'll be packed. It does cost a little bit of coin though, but that's not a bad thing. Just go out and enjoy. The prices for this are divided into two categories. So if you are a member of the Myriad Gardens, your kiddo it will cost $10 for your kid and $8 for you as an adult. And if you are a non-member, like probably 90% of us are, it will cost you $13 for your child and $11 for you. So get your swerve on, get your kids happy, go have fun. All right. Last but not least, number 3. So if you like blues, you like that gritty, raw, organic sound of blues, this is for you. The City of Sounds presents Blue and the Deuce. It's featuring Blue Funk, and the leader of the band is Walter Taylor III. He is their drummer, producer, and also their lead vocalist. So go check them out. The best part about this one is that it's $10 holla. And not to mention you get a drink included. I don't know if that's juicy juice or if that's a beer, but either way you get a free drink, so I would go try it out. Plus you get to hear some great live music. And it starts at 7:30 and ends at 10:30, and it is downtown at the Art Space Unlimited, 1 Northeast 3rd Street. So those are my ins and my outs. I'll do a quick recap for you. So the 3 ins for this weekend were Raman Raghav 2.0, Hooked by Taisha S. Arnold, and Ice Age 3, actually it's 5, I'm sorry, Collision Course. I couldn't get that one out. And then the 3 outs for this weekend were Pumpkinville Halloween Party down at the Myriad Gardens, Red Solo Cup presents the Misfits of the Opera, and go see some blues, Mr. Blue Funk, City Sounds of Blue and the Deuce. There it is. All right, so last but not least, we got sports, check it out. Sports, check it out. Okay, so if you are a Boomer Sooner fan or you're shooting for the Pokes, either way, they both have games this Saturday, and they're both away, so sad day. But you can always still go out, hit a bar, and see the games. The Sooners play at 7 o'clock on Saturday. They face the Red Raiders of Texas Tech. And the game will be on Fox, so you can cop that, catch that, enjoy that, soak that in. And then the Pokes have an early morning game, and they're going to be playing KU. And it starts at 11, and their game will be televised on Fox Sports 1. So if you ain't got cable, you might not be able to cop that joint. But you can go hit up a friend or hit up a bar and get the game too. Or you can always listen to the Sports Animal and check it out. And Thunder basketball, I think their last preseason game, was it today or yesterday? I don't know. I think it was it was yesterday. I don't know if we won or not. I didn't check on that. Sorry, guys. Y'all can tell me. Fact checkers, hook me up. Tell me if we won or not. But I know the regular season starts next Thursday at 8 Wednesday. Oh, it starts next Wednesday, at 8 o'clock, and they're playing Philly. So I'm sure it'll be a great game. I don't think they released what channel it's going to be on yet, but I'll fill you guys in as soon as I know, okay? And if you're a Cowboys fan, you'll just have to gloat a little bit longer because they have a bye week this week. Shout out to the boys. Whoop, whoop, the boys are back in town, 5-1. They'll be playing the Eagles on the 30th. Oh, and before I forget, don't forget to go cop Russell Westbrook's new 0.2. Support him, because at least he was loyal to us, so we can at least be loyal to him, right? And not to mention, they're dope anyways. Go cop those joints. They're nice. They're lovely. Go do that. We are getting ready to close our show. I just want to say thank you guys for hanging out with me. I sincerely appreciate it. Don't forget to check out our website for all the links, details, information. Everything about everything will be in there. And if you still have questions, you can feel free to hit us up. Also, there's the website www.seethevisionproduction .wordpress.com, and then our email address one more time is seethevisionproduction@gmail.com. I just want to give you a sincere thank you for hanging out with me. DJ Nice Tricks was nice enough to let me come say what's up to you guys, and he'll be back next week. Don't forget to check out those sponsors, because without them, again, there is no us. I Do What Maids Don't, Web Copycat, and Oklahoma Commercial Roofing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. So until then, keep your eyes open so you can continue to see the vision.